Hey, what's up guys? This is Adam with the Chain Lift. We're here at Busch Gardens, Tampa. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of the park so that if you've never been here before, you'll know what to expect when you visit. So when you first enter, this is obviously the entry plaza with Iron Gwazi in the background there. Today happens to be opening day of Iron Gwazi, so the park is a bit busy today for that. It is a bit windy today too, so I'm going to try to do the best I can to have good audio on this walkthrough. So up here you have a cafe, Zagora Cafe. Offers different food. And we're going to start by heading back to the Egypt area of the park where you can find Mantu and Cobra's Curse. Have a candy shop in there. Sultan's Sweets. There is Cheetah Hunt. So this is the summer of 2022, and most of the coasters here at Busch Gardens have been repainted very recently, so they all look great right now. Cheetah Hunt, SheiKra, I believe Kumba, those were all repainted recently. Mantu is repainted, so all the colors are very vibrant right now. And of course, when you come to Busch Gardens, there's lots of animals to see here, like that alligator. I know not everyone comes to this park for the animals. Like myself, I'm here for the roller coasters, but if you're here with your family, there's animals that you can check out with the kids and take a break in between rides. Here goes Cheetah Hunt on the iconic Busch Gardens logo feature of the coaster. So if you head that way, that would take you to like Falcon's Fury, but we're gonna head this way to Egypt, and it kind of loops around, and I'll point that out. Over here by Cheetah Hunt, you have a cheetah exhibit, of course. That's what these people are gathered for. They're watching a cheetah. Looks like it might be feeding time even. That is the station for Cheetah Hunt. This park is, that was Cheetah Hunt. There it goes. And you can see here it launches you into that top hat up there. Pretty awesome. So right around the corner here is the entrance for Cheetah Hunt, with the gift shop. And all the rides here, they post their wait times, as you can see there. This is at 50 minutes. Not too bad. This here is the Serengeti Outlook, which gives you some different food options. You have the Giraffe Bar, Treetop Kitchen, which is not open yet, and the Oasis Pizza. Nice landscaping. This area of the park is probably my favorite. You can see Montu in the background here. And Cobra's Curse is going to be right around the corner. That is a family spinning coaster. That's a 35-minute wait time. That's not too bad. So if you were going to be riding Montu, you'd enter right through there. But we're going to go to the left here. Get some great views of Cobra's Curse. Really cool lift elevator. The serpent. It's really cool theming. You can get great photos of Cobra's Curse over here. And great photos of Montu. All right, we'll keep it moving here. That tower in the background there is Falcon's Fury, which happens to be down today, which is disappointing. But that's a really cool drop tower ride. Pretty unique in that when you get to the top, it tilts your seat forward so you're facing straight down to the ground. You can see Iron Gwazi in the background. More animal views. You can get plenty of that if you like animals. There's lots of them here. A lot of exotic animals. I know there's an elephant exhibit around the corner here that we'll go by. This seems to be a pretty quiet area of the park. Nice landscaping around the park. We'll go this way to the right. So there are areas of the park where you can walk for a while and not see any rides, and it's just a lot of zoo, safari type of stuff. This happens to be one of those areas. If we go to the left here, though, this will get us back to the main midway. This looks like a fun place for kids to explore. Looks like there's hyenas over here. Get some more views of cheetah hunt back here. Like I said before, this is recently repainted, so you can see how vibrant it's looking right now in the Florida sun. We're kind of getting back to the main path. More animals.
Still got everybody?
Alright, so up there is back to the main path. Looks like we got a train crossing. Alright, we just crossed the train tracks. If you look back this way, that's where we started before we went into the Egypt section of the park towards Montu. So if you're at that point, rather than going towards Egypt and you took a left, it would take you back this way. And this takes you back towards Falcon's Fury. This is how you get back to Kumba. And then eventually you work your way around to Tigris, SheiKra, Scorpion. Sand Serpent is also back here. Alright, continuing on. So here are those elephants that I told you about. Always impressive to see in person an elephant. So this area of the park in particular that we're starting on is pretty animal heavy, not so much ride heavy. As we get kind of further back here, it becomes more about the rides, as you'll see. Sorry about the wind. So this area of the park is known as Pantopia. This is where you'll find Falcon's Fury, Scorpion, Sand Serpent, and a few flat rides. Looks like this area of the park has been repainted recently too. It's very vibrant. The most colorful area of the park for sure. So normally this is where you'd enter Falcon's Fury, but it is closed today. If you go to the right, it will take you back to Sand Serpent, which is their Wild Mouse coaster. That'd be one I'd recommend hitting early, just because those lines get brutally long, because all the kids want to ride a Wild Mouse. So it's down there. We're going to take a left here and I'll show you Scorpion. Scorpion is a classic Schwarzkopf steel coaster. Schwarzkopf is always a fun type of coaster to ride, always smooth. Classic must ride. So there is the entrance for Scorpion. Continuing on this way, this will take us back to the very back of the park, which is where you'll find Kumba and I think it's called the Congo River Rapids ride. You're going to find a lot of games, carousel, the Pantopia Theater. There's Sand Serpent over there, another view. And this path will take us up to Kumba. And this park has plenty of directional signage if it's your first time, so if you need help navigating, you have those all over the place to help you find where you need to go. And this is a very large park, but for the most part it's pretty easy to navigate because it's basically a giant loop, other than the Egypt section, which kind of branches off. But for the most part it's a big loop. So we're going up this ramp. If we went to the left here, it would take us to SheiKra, but we're going to go to the right and head towards Kumba. Alright, you hear that B&M roar, that means we're by Kumba. So there's the entrance for Kumba, which this ride, sorry, it's very loud. There's a lot of places around this coast where you can get great footage as well. Over here is the Congo River Rapids. These types of rides are always nice on a hot day. Always seem to be popular too on a hot day, understandably. So there's the entrance for that. This bridge will take you back to the path that we were just on. That will take us to SheiKra and Tigris. But that's pretty cool because the Cobra roll of Kumba goes all around you. We can stand here and watch a second because it's coming. Love the B&M roar. SheiKra in the background there. Alright, so to the left here is where, when we came up the ramp and we headed towards Kumba, if you went to the left instead, it would have taken you down this path, which will take you down here. And over here they have Chick-fil-A. Don't expect to pay your normal Chick-fil-A prices. Everything is jacked up here in price. Probably double what you'd pay outside of the park. This area of the park is particularly nice as well. It's well themed, and it feels like it's the most shaded area of the park, which is nice because it gets hot in Florida. And there's Tigris. I believe that coaster opened in 2019. That's the Skyrocket 2 launch coaster model by Premier. There's their log flume, the Stanley Falls flume, which happens to be closed today, which is too bad because it's hot. SheiKra. When we get closer to SheiKra, there's some really cool spots where you can watch the ride. The coaster features a splashdown, and there's an area where you can stand near the splashdown and get wet if you want. Good views of the Stanley Falls log flume. So to the right here, we'll take you to Tigris. That's the entrance there. This would be another coaster that'd be good to hit early. Because it's a one train operation, obviously, with the launch shuttle coaster aspect. So yeah, the earlier you can hit it, the better. It'll give you a better chance of a shorter wait. And with it being at the back of the park, typically everyone starts at Cheetah Hunt or Iron Gwazi, so I'd recommend starting at the back of the park and working your way forward, and you should be able to get a lot more done in a shorter amount of time. So there's the log flume again, just to give you an idea of where we're at. Restaurant. And here is the entrance to SheiKra. 15-minute wait, not bad. And then if you head this way, this is where you can get near that splash zone. Which, it's fun to watch, even if you don't want to get water on you. You can step back from that area and just watch. It's pretty fun. I think if we're quick here, we can catch the splash. Yeah, so this is the splash zone. You can see it dive down. Awesome. This is the train station there. If you want to ride the train around the park. And this path will take us to the kids area of the park, which is Sesame Street, Safari of Fun. So we gotta hoof it up these stairs. Not much shade over here, so it gets pretty brutal in this area. But good views of SheiKra. This tunnel will take us to the Sesame Street Safari of Fun, which they do have a roller coaster over there, and if you want that sweet roller coaster credit, they do allow adults to ride it without children.
May I have your attention, please? We recommend all guests wear a face covering over both the nose and mouth while indoors. Thank you.
Tu atención, por favor. Recomendamos que todas personas usen una máscara cubriendo la boca y nariz mientras en lugares exteriores. Gracias.
Some birds down there. Steep downhill here. Make sure you wear comfortable shoes here because it's a lot of walking. So they have a big tree house here for the kids to play on, which is good if you have little ones and you need to sit down and take a break. Let the kids play in that playground. That's a good option. And this kids area is really well themed. It's pretty cute. I think at this point, most SeaWorld owned parks, which would be Busch Gardens Williamsburg, Busch Gardens Tampa, SeaWorld Orlando, SeaWorld San Antonio, SeaWorld San Diego. I believe they all at this point have a Sesame Street themed kids area. As far as I know though, this is the only Safari Sesame Street themed area. But I could be wrong, I don't know for sure. So back here is the kids coaster. I'm stalling because I don't remember the name of it, but when we get around the corner, I'm sure we'll be able to find that out. And you can see Iron Gwazi back there, looming in the background. Yeah, so this is the kids coaster. It's pretty fun. Nice short coaster. And here's the entrance for that, and it is called Air Grover. back there is a splash pad for the kids. It's another great spot to just let the kids play while you rest. And it's shaded back here, which is nice, so you can just take a seat. Actually, I personally think this is one of the nicer areas of the park as well, too. You get a lot more shade back here, which is nice. Alright, so this is back to the path that we were just on before I took you back to Air Grover, which is back there. So we'll follow this down. And this will take us to Iron Gwazi. Definitely appreciate the shade on hot days like this, because today it's about 85. So I'm definitely sweating through my shirt here. Because there are some areas of the park that I would say are less appealing just because of there's not a lot of shade and it gets super hot. And they're just kind of sun-baked, sun-faded. You get some nice views here, birds and palm trees. So we're getting close to Iron Gwazi. It's up around the corner here. And that's a pretty active area today, just with it being its opening day to the public. It's very popular, as you might expect. Over here's an aviary, if you like birds. More snacks here. The Busch Gardens Food and Wine Festival also happens to be going on right now, and that's why you'll see all these little huts set up where you can try different foods and, you guessed it, wine. I believe that runs for a few weeks. They also are doing a concert series right now with live band. I think Fridays and Saturdays.
Where did she go?
Tonight, I believe Sean Paul is performing. If you are a fan of that guy. They have a stage here too that features live music. Looks like they're setting up to play now. They are called the Grape Scots. It's an excellent choice of name, if you ask me. Yeah, it's rather nice back here too. Little artsy crafts things there. Another gift shop. Bourbon tasting. Back here's more Food and Wine Festival. Little huts. Nice little seating area. So that does seem like a fun event if you're interested in wine. It's fun to kind of try different ones. Not sure the cost on that, but I'm sure it's something somewhat reasonable. And then here we are at Iron Gwazi. They have a DJ today. I don't see him there now. He left the music going, but current wait for Iron Gwazi is 45 minutes. That's the shortest I've seen it all day today. Iron Gwazi is an excellent coaster, which I have not mentioned that yet, but yes, it is an excellent coaster. Obviously it sorry, I know it's loud. It used to be the coaster Gwazi, which is a racing wooden coaster. RMC did their magic and is now Iron Gwazi. Yeah, it's a fantastic coaster, world-class coaster. One of the best coasters in Florida. So that's worth the trip alone just to check out Iron Gwazi. We're kind of back to the front here. When we started, we went past this cafe, Zagora Cafe. So we're about wrapping up here. Hopefully this tour was helpful for you. Sorry again about the wind noises and if I did not have a steady hand with the camera. So yeah, this path kind of just takes you back to that main midway. So yeah, if you haven't been to Busch Gardens, Tampa, it is a park worth checking out. I think it's one of the better parks in the country. Great coaster collection, good food options, good shopping, good entertainment. Yeah, you wouldn't be disappointed if you decide to make a trip down here. So I hope you enjoyed this tour. If you haven't done so already, make sure you click that like button, subscribe to our channel here. Find us on Twitter and Instagram at The Chain Lift. We also have merchandise for gear at thechainlift.com. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.